All right, everybody. So we are partnering up with Playaction Pools. We got the man, Christian McCollum. Christian, we got a couple of different platforms going on here through Where's the Line, WTL. What all do we got going on here? It sounds like we got a college type of contest. We also got an NFL contest.
Yeah, Jared, Andy, thanks a lot I'm happy about this partnership. Thanks for having me on. So at playactionpools.com, we have multiple different formats to join for your office pools. And, we're going to let the WTL listeners sample it for a little bit. So we're going to have a college contest, something we call Build Your Bankroll, which is essentially a virtual sports book. Everybody that starts the contest, that joins the contest, free contest, they'll start with 10,000 shares, call them virtual currency, fantasy bucks, whatever you want. And they're going to have the ability to wager those shares however they want throughout the college football season. I know you guys up there, you're focused on Big 10, Big 12. So we're going to have all the Big 10, all the Big 12 games in there. And users will be able to wager those shares however they want. If they want a money line, if they want point spread, over, under. And they're only limited by their current bankroll. So, if someone in the gate, they want to say, I'm going all in on Nebraska, 10,000, game one on the money line, go for it. If they win, you'll come close to doubling up, depending on what the money line is. If they lose, you're out. So, the contest will be fun. We'll have a lot of swings as we go. So you can bet as little or as much shares of your bankroll as you want throughout the college football season. And then for NFL, we're going to have a little WTL super contest almost. For each NFL week, users will pick 5 games of their choice against the point spread, and there'll be one special money ball pick, which will be worth 2 points. The other 4 will be worth 1. So each user will have a maximum of 6 points to win each week. And I know you guys are putting together some cool prize packages for each.
Yeah, Jabron, why don't you get into that? Because it sounds like a pretty good package here, prize package, not only for the college, but for the NFL game as well.
Yeah, so what we're looking at right now, guys, we're going to give away tickets to the Wisconsin versus Nebraska game. It's the last home game for the Huskers. So build that bankroll and get tickets to that game for free. For the NFL, we're looking at a Kansas City Chiefs game versus the Seahawks the day before Christmas, which is kind of fun because it's a Saturday game and you don't get very many of those in pro football. So we thought those were 2 very good prize packages for both of these contests, and we can't wait to get started.
And another thing that's pretty sweet about this, Christian, is if, the Huskers start at week 0 over in Ireland. So if not everybody's on board, it sounds like whether it's on that platform or the NFL platform, they can get in and play throughout the season.
Yeah. So we'll have the contest go from week 0. We'll start it then, and we'll go right up until obviously before the prize, the free ticket games go out. And Play Action will kick in a couple Fanatic gift cards as well throughout the contest. You guys can kind of figure out who you want to award those to. But it's a real fun platform, especially the bankroll, right? I know Nebraska, you guys just getting set up with legalized sports gambling. I'm in Massachusetts. We just passed ours yesterday. We like to do things slow over here. But the bankroll will be good for someone who's, they're aware of sports gambling. They know what it is. Maybe they've done it a while. But this kind of gives you an idea of how good you actually are, right? You're going to be able to see, if I started with a $10,000 bankroll, maybe it's a $100 bankroll, $1,000, whatever it is, you'll be able to see how well you would have done. And obviously, I think people know it's not as easy as it looks. So you got different types of people, right? They have some people. I have a buddy, all he does is think about how much he lost, and he puts his head down and he has a rain cloud over him 24/7. And then my brother always tells me, oh man, I wish I would have put 10 times as much on that bet. And like, you never say that when you lost though. This will be an accurate ledger to keep you knowing exactly, where you stand, how good you're doing. And maybe you want to try a strategy. Maybe you have some kind of, formula or, something you found online, a trend. And you can try it out here for free and see if it's actually profitable or not.
Yeah, excellent point there, Christian. All of our listeners, everybody involved with Where's the Line, this is free for them to play, and we're going to be playing too. So it's going to be us against, all of our listeners and people that want to get involved. I think it's a pretty sweet idea, and there's some pretty good prize packages and weekly prizes throughout the entire season to go along with that.
That's right. And if any of your listeners want to create their own private contest amongst their buddies, they can go ahead and sign up too at playactionpools.com. Use the promo code WTL, and we'll give them a discount. As you said, all of this contest will both be free, completely free for your users. But anyone that wants to start their own private contest, we do charge a small little administrative fee, but they'll get a nice little discount when they use the promo code WTL when they sign up.
And that's really what Play Action is all about, is making it easy for folks to create their own pools, put it together, and have a professional platform take care of all the back end stuff.
Exactly. And obviously we're running into football season here, but we have a lot of different fun things that will pop up throughout the year. And we also do March Madness. We do golf. And like I said, we have some new stuff coming down the pipe that we haven't rolled out yet, but all year long, it'll be a place where you can come in and make things interesting with your buddies. Me and my buddies been doing it for years, and it's like a text chain. We do home run derby, slam dunk contest, NBA, and we kind of what we put on the line probably isn't kosher for listeners and for the public, but it's really, really fun. We've done it for years, and now that's kind of what led us to kind of develop this platform so other people can do this as well, and they don't have to be crazy degenerates like my friends and I.
And for people watching over video, whether it be YouTube or what have you, they can see over your right shoulder. That's playactionpools.com. Is there any other sites? Where else can people find you for the people listening?
Yeah, so on all the social media channels, right? So on Twitter at playactionpools, on Instagram at playactionpools, and facebook.com/playactionpools.
Awesome. Well, Jabron, you got anything else? I can't wait to get this started for football season.
No, like you said, I just can't wait to start using that bankroll function and show people what we're really made of. I might take number one in this whole thing, so you might have to give it to number two, that prize package.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, I'll be checking in to see exactly how you're doing, Jabron, talking like that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I like the confidence. You can't deny that. Well, Christian, you got anything else? Thank you so much for getting on with us here today. And also, I'm really looking forward to this partnership. This is going to be a lot of fun this football season.
Yeah, it really is. I know you guys know exactly what you're doing. I'm glad we linked up, and it's a common vision, and it makes a lot of sense. So, people, make sure when we send the link out, make sure that you go ahead and join. It's completely free to play. You can win some great prizes, and just check it out, see what you like it. And again, if you want to create your own contest, go to playactionpools.com and use the promo code WTL.
That's awesome. And that's a great point. It's all free. It's all virtual. So there's no risk on all these wagers. And it's also, as you mentioned, Christian, can be a really good learning tool for folks figuring out how a bankroll actually works, the ins and outs of it.
Yep.
Exactly. We like to say, those tall buildings in Vegas weren't made on their own.
No doubt about it. Christian, thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thanks a lot, guys.